Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I thought I'd try to answer a couple of questions here real quick regarding home inspections. I frequently get asked or commented on with home inspections, well, is that going to pass an inspection? What you need to make sure you understand is it's not a pass-fail situation. Even if something isn't up to code, it's not a pass-fail situation in your mind, in what you think is a pass and fail. That could be something that exists. But as far as the inspection report, as far as the mortgage, as far as the county it's located in, there's not a pass-fail that exists for a home inspection. It does tell you, though, maintenance issue, major concerns. So I thought real quick, I'd just point out a couple of things regarding home inspection to help solve some of those questions that we have. So in this case, in the state of Ohio, we only allow licensed home inspectors. That's what we would want you to have. So at Remax Preferred Associates, we have a list of about 7 different inspectors, several pest inspectors, a few radon inspectors. Those are the people you want to contact because they need to be licensed in the state of Ohio. So in this particular case, I just happen to have a report. This one's from Brink's Home Inspection, and he always includes a copy of his license to show that he's a licensed inspector by the state of Ohio. And in this case, his report very thorough. This particular one is about 41 pages long, and I blocked out the names and address here to protect the innocent. But you can see on the front page, he's got major deficiencies and maintenance items. So a major deficiency would be like the roof failing. A maintenance item would be brushes, shrubs, trees that are too close to the home, and maybe they're swaying against the vinyl siding and causing the vinyl siding to wear and tear sooner than it needs to. But I wanted to give you an idea, out of these 41 pages, he's got some things. He gets very thorough. I'll show you more detail in the pictures. But for example, in this particular picture, he's got photographs of the stone facade, the front of the house. Now, the stone itself looks to be in great shape, but the mortar has some gaps. It has some cracks. That isn't necessarily a major problem, but it has the potential to become a major problem because if you allow moisture to get in there, if you allow rainwater to get in there, you allow bugs and rodents to get in there, those things can potentially become a big problem. So he gets very thorough. The home inspectors are very thorough, and they're trying to find anything that could possibly be a detriment to you and your home. The next thing I pulled up here is, he he gets into the crawl space. So I'll show you a close up of this. The crawl space opening you can see there, not very big. He gets inside there and he gets inside the crawl space. In this case, I believe this one was a 4-foot crawl. And, he's looking for water intrusion issues, possibly joists in the floor that need to be fixed, connections on heat through your pipes from your furnace. So again, very thorough. He's getting inside the crawl space, trying to check everything that could potentially be an issue. And the last thing I marked here is if you look at the page where he's on the roof, I mean, he's got his shadow in the picture. He is physically on the roof, trying to make sure that the shingles are in good shape. Are there any cracked shingles? Are there any waving shingles? Are there missing granules? Are there flashings that need to be redone? So they're very thorough. So even though you might have a roof that may be near the end of its life, it's not necessarily, again, a pass or fail. For you, it might be a pass or fail. But when it comes to the report itself, when it comes to your lender, it's not necessarily a pass or fail. It's all up to you and what you would accept and what you would accept as something that would pass for your own home. So I hope this helps solve a lot of problems or questions that you may have had regarding home inspections. Again, in the state of Ohio, we really want you to use a licensed home inspector. So they're out there for us. We have about 7 of those that are available to us at Remax Preferred Associates. This one just happens to be Brink's Home Inspection. Make sure you check with them, talk to your realtor, get a referral from them if you don't have a home inspector that you want to deal with. These guys are out there to help protect you and give you a good idea of what's going on with your home. And finally, once you have that home inspection, keep this report. Use this for the future because there's going to be some things where you're going to want to still take care of these issues. So even though you didn't present it to the seller and say, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, this is a situation that is going on. We'd like you to fix it. If you're not going to do that, you're still going to want to have these things fixed. So keep that inspection report. My wife and I, we kept our report. We go through it and we keep looking for things that we want to try to make sure that we take care of. Very important to make sure you take good care of your home. So I hope this solves a lot of questions or solves a lot of problems, answers some questions for you. And again, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Eddie Campos, Remax Preferred Associates. You can see my contact information below. Bye bye.